Just when I thought there wouldn't be any more big directs anytime soon, Nintendo dropped one this week. Hello lovelies, and welcome to Things I Found Interesting, where I tell you about the things I found interesting this week. Like I said, we got a Nintendo Direct showing the things they have coming in the near future. First up was an expansion for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet called The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, which will be split into 2 parts. Per Nintendo's website, the first part finds you embarking on a school trip to Musui Town, Loyalty Park, and taking part in the Festival of Masks. In the second part, you'll study as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy. There's also an undersea dome called the Terrarium Dome, with 4 different areas featuring their own ecosystem. I imagine numerous new Pokemon will be added to this expansion. The DLC bundle costs $35 United States, and with Part 1 launching fall of this year and Part 2 launching winter of this year. Sonic Superstars is coming to the Switch alongside the other announced platforms. I can't remember if I mentioned it in my last video, love my garbage memory, but it's a classic-style Sonic game that fans of the original 90s games are sure to love. It's out right now. We're also getting a rather chill-looking free-to-play MMO on the Switch called Palia, wherein you can gather, hunt, and craft as you play through the story of the game. The phrase free-to-play tends to scare me, but I might check it out holiday this year when it releases. Oh my god, for once I'm not learning about a Splatfest either a week before or 6 weeks after it happens. Thanks Nintendo for still not having an easy way for dummies like me to learn when the next Splatfest is happening 3 games in. The next Splatfest for Splatoon 3 is happening July 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific Time through the 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific Time. The theme is what flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip? Really? I get that you already had a Splatfest dedicated to the best kind of chocolate, but chocolate bars are completely different from chocolate ice cream. It should have been chocolate ice cream. Well, it can't be helped. I'll have to figure out which not chocolate team I'm picking until then. The Batman Arkham trilogy is getting ported to the Switch, which... the first 2 games are one thing, being 7th generation console games, but Arkham Knight? Really? How? I've never played it, but isn't that a pretty huge game? And an 8th gen one at that. Well, they looked pretty good in the trailer. We'll see when the trilogy releases this fall. Pikmin 4 launches... oh geez, July 21st? That soon? I've never played a Pikmin game before, which is kind of weird in retrospect since I owned a GameCube, even if I did buy it solely for Capcom's stint making Resident Evil games exclusive to the console. But I'm finally a bit curious to see what the hype for this series was always about. Heck, it looks like I can even go back and play Pikmin 1 and 2, as they've now been remastered for the Nintendo Switch, available separately or as a bundle. I could get them right now if I had the time. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 is also coming to the Switch, which is cool. The collection includes the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games and even the first 2 Metal Gear games that released before Metal Gear Solid 1, as well as the Game Boy version of Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. There's also bonus content like digital graphic novels, master books, strategy guides, and OSTs. Konami packed a lot into this, and it's just the first volume. Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 ran great on the PS Vita back in the day, so I'm sure they'll run as great as that, if not better, on the Switch. They announced a lot more in this Direct, but that's what I found interesting. What things did you find interesting in this Direct? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for popping in today, and I will see you lovelies later. Johnny!